What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video today. Today, you can see before you, we got Palladium, we got Platinum. We're going to talk about it because it's getting a little dicey, it's getting a little interesting, and I got some things I want to share with y'all. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, everybody, so Platinum, Palladium, what's going on? What's the deal? Well, first and foremost, right out the gate, here's the Platinum spot price chart. It's looking a little interesting. You can see what spot price is at the recording of this video. And we're below 1,000 right now. At the recording of this video, at the beginning of the year 2025, first couple weeks here, we're sitting below 1,000, which is real nice for accumulating. But where are we going to end up? It seems like year in and year out, people say platinum's going to go to the moon, and then come next January, we haven't really moved too much. So what's going on? What's the deal? Well, here's the Palladium price chart, right? We can see it's very, very close to platinum. If y'all were a part of my live stream I did the night before the recording of this video, you already know it was almost dead even within just a nickel or a dime. All right. So we're looking at a time where platinum and palladium are very close to one another. They're not moving too far away from each other. They're almost like brother and sister, like twins at birth or something. But it's pretty interesting because it's looking like the market just can't make up its mind, right? Does it want to put all its money and chips and everything behind palladium? Or does it want to go full board on platinum? It just can't seem to make up its mind. And so because of that, what is a poor stacker like me, and probably you, to do? I'm just kidding. Some of y'all are way wealthier than I, and I'm not all that poor either. But it is what it is. So, what is a stacker to do? Well, me, as y'all know, the state I'm in charges sales tax on palladium. So unfortunately, I have to add 9% on palladium if I want to buy something online or even from a local dealer. They're supposed to add sales tax. Now, will they? I don't know, but they're supposed to. And local dealers very rarely get palladium in anyways, so that's just another thing to think about. But if I want to get palladium online, I'm going to have to add 9% to my overall purchase price. And that's a kick in the pants if I'm being honest, right? When I'm looking at palladium and I'm looking at platinum and it's 9% more for palladium, I'm like, I'm just going to go with the platinum. Now, another thing to think about is there's so few options with palladium, it's very rare to find as good a deal on palladium as you could platinum, right? You're just not going to find as good a deal. It's just unfortunate because that's just the way it is. Not many mints make it. Not many private refineries like Argo Horaeus make it. Argo Horaeus does make it, but not many others do. And so because of that, there's much more limited options with palladium and much more options with platinum, driving down the overall price because of competition. So that's another thing to think about when deciding which one to buy. Now, here's my take, and maybe some of y'all will disagree, and maybe some of y'all won't see it the way I do. But these two metals are very interchangeable, right? They say they're used for cleaning emissions and filtering the air and things like that. And I get that, but they're used in different quantities when it comes to that. They are both capable of doing that, but they're used a little bit differently than one another. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it takes twice as much platinum as it does palladium to filter emissions. So what does that mean? Well, that means half as much palladium should cost the same as platinum. So if an ounce of platinum is X price, half ounce of palladium should be X price as well. Now that's not the case. We see both metals are exactly the same price. So what does that mean? Well, that means maybe people are using and buying and holding and storing and everything palladium a lot less and platinum a lot more. Now that could be due to the politics that are going on over there in the east, in the northeast and whatnot. I don't really know, but I do know both are the same price. So what's my plans going forward in 2024? I'd like to get maybe 1 or 2 pieces of palladium as the year goes on, or 2025, excuse me. But I am going to be picking up way more platinum than I ever will be palladium, just simply based on that sales tax alone, right? That 9% is no joke, and if I can avoid it, I will. And these metals are so similar that I don't really see the benefit of buying palladium and putting too much money into it, right? Maybe a little bit, not such a bad deal, but too much, and we're really kind of eating into our overall stack average cost with Uncle Sam asking me to fork over his share of the pie. So, what do y'all think about platinum? What do y'all think about palladium? I recently had a live stream where I did a poll, and I put in that poll, do y'all think platinum's going to win? Do y'all think palladium's going to win? Do you think they're both going to fail? Nobody thought they were both going to fail, which was very encouraging and very delightful to see, to say the least. However, y'all thought platinum was going to do better than palladium on an overall standard. I think it was about 2/3 to 1/3. So about 2/3 of y'all voted for platinum and about 1/3 of y'all voted for palladium. So it's interesting, and we're definitely going to find out at some point in the future. It's just when is impossible to know, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect and nobody can time the market perfectly. So we just got to do our best to secure ourselves in all assets and ways. So with all that being said, I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out the video today. I know I've been lackluster in uploading videos and stuff like that, but I'm going to try to get back in the groove of things and get a regular schedule going on here soon. So be on the lookout for that. I appreciate each and every one of my fellow loyal followers, Mr. Bob, Shadowwork, Metal Matt, Niels Hahn. All of y'all are great. And those I didn't mention, y'all are great too. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We like to talk about platinum and other precious metals here on the channel. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button so you can always stay up to date with future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. And with all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.